Hi everyone! I hope you're all doing okay and the new year 2024 has been going well for you so far. For me, it has already been a roller coaster, even though we are only just in January. Last week, when I uploaded my unboxing video, I was so happy to see all of your responses to the video. It brought me so much joy to read all of your comments and to see that we surpassed 400 subscribers overnight. I was so happy to see that. On Thursday morning, I woke up super excited and already made plans for the next videos. I thought to myself, when I get back home from uni, I will film the next video. I had my head in the clouds, excited about the next steps in my art journey, when tragedy struck. To be honest, I struggled a lot last year with finishing my bachelor studies and then continuing with the master's program. This semester, which started last year in October, has been so super stressful. I thought after the pandemic it couldn't get worse, and I kept telling myself, oh well, it can't get worse, right? So I'll manage. I guess the universe listens and has a twisted way of saying, nah, it can always get worse, trust me. So last Thursday, on my way to the next lecture that day, I slipped on the sudden ice on the ground and twisted my right knee. I couldn't walk nor even stand up and just sat there on the frozen ground holding my knee. In that moment, I knew I hurt my knee badly and started panicking. I said to myself, please not now, and thought about all my happy plans. But I knew I had to call an ambulance. The sun was setting and it was already freezing cold, and I sat there on the ground not being able to move. So I called for help, and thankfully some co-students came and took care of me and called an ambulance. Let me tell you, the time that I waited for the ambulance felt like an eternity. My thoughts were going rampage while I held my right leg to stabilize the knee. I was absolutely heartbroken. I was so excited to go home after uni and film the next video, but destiny had other plans for me that day, unfortunately. As you can see here, I finally unpacked the big flat brush I got in my last unboxing video, which I was super excited to finally use. The brush is synthetic and felt really nice. I like it when synthetic brushes are a bit more sturdy and hold their shape. I have some synthetic brushes that imitate real natural hair that are really soft, which I sometimes find difficult to work with, but I guess it comes down to practice and preference. I was brought to the hospital where they took care of me. Or at least tried to, because there was one emergency after the other coming in that day with people who fell badly on the sudden ice. It was horrible to watch, honestly. One guy fell on his head and was bleeding so freaking much. I stayed at the hospital for the rest of the day. They did an x-ray and thankfully nothing seemed to be broken. But considering the pain and that I couldn't move my knee at all, they said I probably ruptured a ligament or something with the meniscus. They said I could go home, but had to see a specialist as soon as possible. My mom and dad picked me up from the hospital and I was finally back at home around 11 p.m. that night. The pain, oh my god. I'm usually quite good at managing pain, but every time I move my leg in the wrong direction, my whole leg flares up in pain. The first few days after the accident, I was quite gloomy. But now I can finally sit back at my desk with reasonable pain levels and make this video. Before I continue, right here, I committed the cardinal sin of watercolor painting. I wanted to do a smooth glaze for the first layer of the skin, but I went back in with the brush, and instead of just picking up more paint from the mixing pan, I wet the brush again, and it was loaded with too much water and the glaze got super streaky. I was a bit frustrated, to be honest, because I should know better. But I just let it dry completely and returned to the painting later. Sometimes you just have to take a step back and let the painting rest. Now, back to my accident. And I thought to myself, well, we could see this as another bad experience that sets us back, or I could see this situation as an opportunity. While I'm sick and have to stay at home, I definitely have more time to continue my art journey, while I have a reasonable excuse not to do as much for uni as before. Again, I hope none of my teachers are watching my videos, probably not. I already informed my professors that I can't come to uni for at least this week, and most have been understanding so far. While I can't really concentrate on painting for too long due to the pain, ironically, my creativity is an all-time high. As you can see in this painting, I did a lot of quote-unquote mistakes, but at least I did paint, and it's a practice sketchbook after all, so it's okay to be a bit messy and not perfect. I'm still proud of myself that despite this situation, I'm not giving up. I hope to keep making new videos and that my knee heals as quickly as possible. Not being able to properly walk, not even at home, is really strange. The simplest tasks take so much more time now, but oh well, I'll be fine. I hope you all enjoy this little update video, and I will be back with more content in the future. I really hope that you are all doing okay and that no one got into an accident like me. Please be careful and stay safe. If you have any tips for me from your personal experience, how to manage the situation or how to stay positive, it would be much appreciated. Despite this being kind of a messy painting, I'm still glad I did it. I definitely learned my own limitations and how long I can concentrate on painting despite pain. I really like these abstract roses I did on the left side, and despite the overall messiness of the painting, I'm still happy with the results. As always, thank you so much for being here with me and supporting me. I hope to see you soon again. Bye bye!